Mic check, mic check. Yeah. We in here, baby. What's up? Mafia in the building. What's good? We in here. What up, Claire? What up, Sabrina? What up, Rochelle? What up, Felicia? What up, Pie? Philly Cat, Slick, Libby, EJR, Tara. Yeah, Miss Lioness, Miranda, Elizabeth, Shantae. We is in here. Candace was popping. Man, I missed y'all yesterday. I was trying to be outside. And then I realized I only had one friend. I was like, I only got one friend, and my friend was heading back to go to work in a whole other part of the state, 4 hours away. I was like, damn, I ain't got nobody else to hang out with. That's my only friend. Oh, well, so I just sat in the house. I was like, I could go do the live stream, but I didn't have it in me. I was like, plus, I'm going to sit here. Ain't going to be nobody here. All of you guys are probably out enjoying the holiday. I was like, hey, I'm just going to try to watch the new Superman movie. And I fell asleep on that. I woke up at like 4:45 this morning and went to the gym hella early because I'm back on my fitness grind and I want to be more serious about it than ever before. I literally, right before clicking start and record on this live stream, I was watching some like motivational transformation videos on TikTok. I'm serious, y'all. I'm serious. I'm about to start meal prepping again. I got my buddy coming through the state of month with me. He's really big into fitness. Hopefully he'll also help me get back into shape. But I'm serious. Like my health is depending on it at this point. I'm already down about 10 pounds. And that wasn't by choice. That was because of something I consumed in Mexico that gave me a really bad stomach issue. Bro, I sat on the toilet 100 times in 6 days. But it motivated me because I was like, ooh, I'm looking a lot slimmer now. I want to get all the way right. It's crazy how that issue convinced me to get all the way right and actually get real serious about my fitness again. So we're doing it again. We're starting it again. Y'all gonna be seeing me rock my AOK Fit shirt all over again. Hell, I still need to put those on the website. People been begging me for that. I guess I'll do that. I knew Sons, you had to be the one. I knew somebody was gonna say it. She said you should do more reactions to motivational videos like I used to. Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe. That's we'll try it out. We'll try it out one day this week. I'll do some reactions to some transformational videos. Hell, the ones that I was just watching, as a matter of fact, on TikTok. I'll do some reactions to those. See how you guys like it, and it'll definitely motivate some of us, a lot of us. Still, shout out to a lot of y'all, because every time I've ever done this, there's been at least 10 of you guys who have did the legwork, did the full transformation, lost a significant amount of weight or gained, depending on what your goal was. And hell, I failed every time. I failed every time. But I know why I failed, and I know what to do to prevent myself from failing again. But anyway, we're here. We're about to get started. I had to yap a little bit because we're waiting until we hit 250 live viewers, which we're at 300 now. So it's time to get the show started. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Y'all, I need to go downstairs in the basement and get some of my merch out of there. I'm wearing this freaking hot t-shirt. Not t-shirt. This shirt is like wool on the inside. This junk is so hot. What am I doing right now? It's so freaking hot. Oh, I wish I... Oh, wait. I'm going to put this on. I got this shirt right here. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Much better. Much better. No mames, way. No mames. I wanted to wear some merch. Man, this shirt's nice and thin and stretchy. That feels so much better. So much better. Yes, we're here. But let's get this show started, y'all. This is slap ham kind of an evening, so I need y'all to spam the chat with a slap and the ham emoji. For the man smack ma'am. For the man slap ham. This video is titled Weird and Scary Clips to Cure Your Boredom. Oh, that's exactly what I need right now. That's exactly what I need. But anyway, y'all, if you need some more content from your boy, I have uploaded 2 videos today. One on the second channel and one on this channel. That's really good. It's picking up in views right now. A lot of people are watching it as we speak. It's like an hour long too. It was a really fun video, so make sure y'all check that out after the live stream if you have some time, or tomorrow. But anyway, let's get to this video.
This is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some seriously spooky video clips. But remember to hit that subscribe button before we get stuck in, and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Do it again.
A video recently shared to Reddit by user LifePatience6751 has stirred discussion about whether an unsettling moment captured on camera was caused by something supernatural.
Do it again.
The clip, which the uploader says originally belongs to a friend, shows the camera operator filming inside what appears to be a bedroom.
Do it again.
The person filming can be heard repeatedly saying, "Do it again," as if daring or baiting whatever might be causing the movement to keep going.
Do it again. Do it again.
After a few moments, the cameraman gets up and walks out of the room. There, a cat can be seen staring towards the door, seemingly aware of something unusual happening.
Okay. Shadow? Shadow?
In the comments section, the uploader clarified that the video wasn't his, but his friend's. However, he did offer his own theories for the strange occurrence. At first, I thought it was his cat, and then I thought maybe the sliding door was open. He says it wasn't, but I'm still skeptical. Still creep me out though, because I know the dude isn't the type to lie about something like this. He noted that both a window in the friend's bedroom and a window in his child's room were open, which could create a draft strong enough to move the door.
Do it again.
I'm calling BS on that. I'm calling BS. I don't think there was no gust of wind that caused that door to fly open that hard, that fast. I feel like wind that would do that, we should be able to hear. Usually when there's a gust of wind that causes a door to fly open, it's usually very subtle. It might open up like that. Not like, like that thing flew open. And then the fact that he's talking to something that he presumes to be a spirit of some sort to take action, and then action occurred. Come on.
Without more context, it's impossible to say for sure what caused the door to move. So what's your take? Was it just the wind, or could something paranormal be to blame? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.
Where's the cat?
A short but unsettling video has caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The footage, reportedly from a home security camera in the Philippines, was shared by the poster on behalf of a friend's relative.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. If that wasn't paranormal, look at that mess, y'all. What the... Is that is that the stove? Is that the stove? Cause I'm looking over here, I'm like, I don't see no stove. I see a sink. I see more cabinet space, but what's this? Maybe the dishwasher? But that, at first I thought it was like a metal trash can. Did y'all see how aggressive this thing? It was like it was attacked, or like it came alive. Look at this. What the? Never in my life.
According to the description, the family's grandmother who lived in that house had recently passed away. Many suggested that the cause could be purely mechanical. If the appliance was older or imbalanced, it might react this way.
What?
However, others, considering the recent death of the grandmother who had lived in the house, wondered if it could be a spirit making its presence known. For those who knew the family and the history of the home, the incident felt more personal. The sudden and unexplained nature of the event, combined with the emotional weight of the grandmother's recent passing, gave it an eerie significance. A chilling clip uploaded to TikTok by user Scamander has gone viral, leaving thousands of viewers feeling uneasy. The short video, posted with the caption, "I think there's someone at my door," appears to be taken from a doorbell security camera and captures an encounter that quickly turns unsettling. There's no knock, no attempt to speak, just that eerie, silent approach. The comments section quickly lit up with people expressing how disturbed they felt watching the footage. While the video gives off strong horror film vibes, some commenters tried to offer rational explanations, suggesting the person could have been lost, confused, or even experiencing a medical or mental health crisis. Whether this was an innocent misunderstanding, someone in distress, or something far more sinister, the footage has many viewers spooked.
Cuckoo.
A mysterious photo dating back to around 1938 is making waves online after being shared to the Wandering Ghost Facebook page. The eerie image, supposedly sent to a Canadian neurobiologist by the name of Dr. Kimberly Molto, has since sparked debate among believers, skeptics, and paranormal enthusiasts alike. The photograph is said to have been taken by a woman in Ontario, Canada, who intended to document a before and after shot of her unfinished basement, which was long overdue for renovation. According to the woman, her husband had died several years earlier in that very basement. Yet in the dim lighting of the photograph, someone can clearly be seen in the background, sweeping the dark corner of the room with a broom in hand. While the woman insists no one else was present at the time the photo was taken, viewers have been split on how to interpret it.
Right, because if no one was present at the time that the photo was taken, or no one else, why did she take the photo? What was she taking a picture of? Was she just snapping a picture inside of the basement, or was there something specific that she was trying to capture on camera? I'm confused, because we're made to believe that your grandfather or somebody passed away, and now this is supposed to be an alleged ghost that you didn't see when you took the picture, but it popped up once the picture was developed, or you saw the digital of the image. My whole thing is, this ain't motion blur? Like, you didn't take this picture of your grandfather before he passed away? I don't know, man. I'd be suspicious.
Some speculate the image could show a residual haunting, a common paranormal theory where a spirit is not intelligent or interactive, but rather an echo of past energy, repeating the same action endlessly as...
All right, somebody said she was taking pictures of the finished basement. This basement don't look like much of nothing. I mean, it just looks like it don't look finished.
As if imprinted into the fabric of a location. Despite the emotional backstory, some viewers remain skeptical. A few pointed out that double exposure, a common occurrence in early film photography, could explain the ghostly image. Whether this photo is an authentic glimpse into the afterlife, a case of old-fashioned photographic error, or something in between, it continues to fascinate those who come across it. In recent months, bizarre sightings of winged humanoid creatures have emerged from the Chicago area, adding to a growing vein of reports that challenge both geography and explanation. In July of this year, a Chicago resident named Ryan reported observing what appeared to be a Mothman-like figure perched atop a condominium ledge near Lake Michigan. From his fourth-floor bedroom window, he noticed two bright red laser-like eyes that he initially thought were building lights. But as he watched, the figure revealed itself as a tall humanoid with wings.
This reminds me, there has been a lot of paranormal stories that have popped up that sound so believable in regards to Chicago. If y'all want me to react to those, let me know. I will do one tomorrow.
Which then unfolded and took flight toward the lake, vanishing swiftly into the night sky. Previously, on March 5th, 2024, another remarkable sighting occurred in Evergreen Park, Illinois. While waiting in a Culver's drive-thru, a woman reported seeing a humanoid creature with greyish-black wings and muscular legs leap from a rooftop and disappear into a community park. The witness described the wings as angel-like, unfurling yet oddly stiff, and the creature seemed to bound across the sky with uncanny speed and purpose. Both sightings echo a broader pattern of paranormal occurrences across the Lake Michigan region. Reports of large bat or bird-like humanoids with a mysterious, often menacing presence are not uncommon in local folklore and ongoing investigations. Many of these encounters occur at night, in or near parks, urban peripheries, and along the lakefront. Witnesses typically describe creatures that walk upright, possess unnatural wingspans, and induce a strong feeling of dread. These recent accounts lend fresh fuel to a growing mystery. Are they elaborate hoaxes, misidentified wildlife, or true sightings of a mysterious cryptid? Perhaps the truth may never be known. A viral TikTok video posted by user Lauren Seski has left viewers amused and a little unsettled after capturing a dog in an unusually human-like pose on the stairs.
I got y'all. I'm gonna knock out that video for you guys tomorrow. Somebody says sounds interesting. Oh, you have no idea. the stories are so good. We're talking about gargoyles. We're talking about stuff that live under the city. I mean, witnesses. Witnesses.
The animal, unaware that it is being filmed, is sitting upright, almost exactly like a human perched on a step.
Chilling.
The camera holder then moves to capture a different angle from the opposite side of the stairs. This time, the dog appears to be leaning forward with its back curved in a more natural canine position, looking up at the owner with what some viewers described as a guilty or calculating expression. The comments section quickly filled with a mix of awe, humour and genuine creepiness. One viewer wrote, "I know a skinwalker when I see one." Another added, "The way he's staring at you like he's trying to determine how much you saw." Despite the spookier interpretations, many pointed out that this kind of behaviour isn't uncommon in certain dog breeds. In this clip, we see another dog sitting in a similarly human fashion on stairs.
Chilling.
So while it may look eerie, it's probably nothing supernatural. Still, the combination of timing, posture, and the dog's lingering stare was enough to creep out some viewers. Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and leave some passive-aggressive comments down below. The more you comment, the more powerful we grow.
Y'all, Eric gifted the channel 5 channel memberships. Make sure y'all grab them and make sure you thank him. Shout out to Eric. Thank you, brother, for the generous donation. Y'all, we are in here. Hit that like button for your boy. We got 200 likes, 600, over 600 live viewers. Come on, we can do better than that. We should have at least 300, 325 likes right now. That'd be at least half of y'all. But let's see if we can equal the amount of viewers in here. That means I need everybody to hit that like button for your boy. It helps the channel out tremendously. Y'all have no idea. Hit that like button, please, and thank you.
Discovered on July 1st, 2025 by the ATLAS telescope in Chile, 3I Atlas is the third confirmed interstellar object to pass through our solar system, following the famous Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I/Borisov in 2019. With a hyperbolic orbit and immense velocity, astronomers agree the object hails from far beyond our solar neighbourhood. Based on its galactic trajectory, some researchers estimate it could be as old as 14 billion years, possibly predating our solar system itself. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, known for his provocative theories on extraterrestrial technology, has reignited debate by suggesting 3I Atlas might not be a natural comet, but an alien probe or spacecraft. While Loeb acknowledges that a natural explanation is most likely, he calls this scenario a legitimate pedagogical exercise in thinking beyond conventional boundaries. Avi Loeb points to several unusual features of 3I Atlas that, in his view, warrant serious consideration of a non-natural origin. One of the most striking anomalies is the comet's path. It's aligned within just 5 degrees of Earth's orbital plane and is set to pass close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, a sequence that's statistically improbable if the object arrived randomly. This unusual trajectory raises questions about whether the object's course could be intentional or directed. 3I Atlas will reach its closest point to the Sun on October 29th, 2025, at a time when Earth will be on the far side of its orbit. That means Earth-based observers will have limited visibility of the object, prompting speculation about whether this timing could be deliberate, perhaps to avoid detection. Loeb cautions against dismissing the possibility of extraterrestrial technology too quickly. He argues that doing so could blind us to rare or subtle signs of intelligent life beyond Earth. While he acknowledges that a natural explanation is most likely, he insists that science should remain open to unconventional possibilities, especially when faced with unexplained patterns. Many in the astronomy community have expressed skepticism over Avi Loeb's alien technology hypothesis, arguing that current evidence points firmly toward a natural cometary origin. One of the leading voices in comet research, Daryl Seligman, notes that 3I Atlas has already shown strong signs of water vapor emission, a hallmark of typical icy comets. This activity was further supported by NASA's Neil Gehrels Swift Observatory, which confirmed the presence of hydroxyl emissions, a chemical byproduct of water breakdown, indicating that the object behaves in line with what astronomers would expect from a natural comet. Other experts, such as astronomers Samantha Lawler and Chris Lintott, have been more direct in their criticism. They argue that Loeb's extraterrestrial probe theory is speculative and lacks the robust evidence needed to support such an extraordinary claim. Echoing Carl Sagan's famous adage, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, they emphasize the importance of caution when interpreting statistical anomalies or unusual trajectories in space. Reputable science outlets like Earth, Sky and Space.com have also weighed in, warning that with thousands of interstellar and solar system objects observed, rare alignments and orbital patterns are bound to occur by chance alone. Still, 3I Atlas continues to be a subject of intense interest. The Hubble Space Telescope and James Webb Space Telescope are both expected to monitor the object closely as it approaches its closest point to the Sun later this year, providing critical insights into its composition and behaviour. In an even more ambitious move, some scientists have proposed using Jupiter's gravity to redirect NASA's Juno spacecraft for a potential flyby of 3I Atlas in 2026, a daring mission still under feasibility review. While the debate around 3I Atlas continues, the consensus among most astronomers remains clear. For now, the object looks to be a rare but naturally occurring visitor from beyond our solar system, rather than evidence of alien technology. However, ongoing observations may yet yield surprises. Well, hey, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Click the...
All I heard was the aliens are coming. That's it. That's all I heard. We in here. Hope y'all had a fantastic holiday weekend. But we got some more slap ham to check out. Y'all, we got 2 more videos, as a matter of fact. And this next one is titled "The Creepy Footage All Your Friends Are Watching." Let's find out.
Ham, you're about to see some seriously freaky video clips. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. A disturbing video uploaded to TikTok by viral door cams has left viewers shocked after a tense encounter was caught on a homeowner's doorbell camera. The footage.
I remember this. And like, how unaware is this guy to not know that there's a camera recording him? It's probably a light and everything.
Recorded at an undisclosed location during the night shows a man approaching the property carrying what appears to be a sword, an axe, and a hammer.
Nope, not me. I'm gonna open the door like this. What you want, fool? What business you got here? Nah, hell no. He done came to the wrong doorstep.
His movements suggest he is looking for something specific, prompting one viewer to speculate that he may have been searching for a hidden spare key.
Oh, that's crazy. That's real crazy.
Fortunately, after a short period of searching, the man appears unable to find what he was looking for. He then leaves the property without making any attempt to enter the home. While it's unclear what the man's intentions were, the unsettling footage serves as a chilling reminder of the value of security cameras and to never leave spare keys hidden outside.
It's grab time!
A recent TikTok video posted by Bob White Quail has been puzzling viewers with a bizarre scene.
Why are they all not moving?
For a moment, it appears as though time itself has stopped.
Is is happening right now? Babies?
Hey, this one quail was like, oh snap, they doing it again. They're doing it again. I'm gonna take this opportunity to eat. He looking around, he like, oh, they still doing it? More food for me.
Babies?
While the initial impression is eerie, commenters quickly began offering more grounded explanations. Many pointed to a natural behaviour known as a lion scan. This term refers to a defensive behaviour observed in various bird species. In a lion scan, birds collectively pause movement to scan their surroundings for signs of danger. If a threat is detected, they can quickly decide whether to fly away or remain motionless to avoid drawing attention from predators.
What the fool? Why are they all not moving?
While it may not be evidence of a broken simulation, as some commenters suggested, the quail's sudden stillness is a surprising display of evolved survival tactics.
What is happening right now? Babies?
A chilling video uploaded to TikTok by user Jenna Michaela has struck a nerve with viewers after capturing a frightening late-night encounter. The clip, captioned "Scared to the point that I'm shaking," appears to have been filmed by the uploader from inside her home and shows the front door area of her residence. According to the uploader, the unsettling encounter took place at 2 a.m. when an unknown person walked around her property, knocking and ringing the doorbell. She adds that she lives alone, heightening the fear factor for both her and those watching. One user urged her to take immediate action, writing, "Call the police ASAP." Another shared a personal tactic that worked for them in a similar situation. "My gosh, I'm so sorry. This happened to me before, and I played a 10-minute YouTube video of Rottweilers barking and they left." So what would you do if you were home alone?
That is so smart. That is so smart. Play a video. I'm gonna do some mess like that. Play a video of an aggressive dog barking.
Phone at 2 a.m. and someone was knocking and ringing your doorbell. Let me know in the comments section below.
Like I said, I'm gonna pull up to the door. What business you got here? What you want? This ain't what you want. Nah. Gotta keep the pew-pews.
A short but striking video uploaded to TikTok by PG Stories Official has left many viewers rubbing their eyes in disbelief.
Alright, so it's moving. Oh wait, when we start moving, it looks like it's still, and then you can tell it's moving again.
That's crazy.
Titled "The Matrix is Broken," the clip shows a snowy landscape leading to a large body of water. However, as the camera operator begins to move, something unexpected happens.
You can tell it's moving again.
The motion of the water seems to suddenly freeze. For a few eerie seconds, it looks as though the lake or river has been paused mid-flow.
Nah, that's crazy, honestly. Before I thought it just seemed like there was a easy explanation. But when you really think about it, like this, like I'm taking a look at like pinpointing stuff within the water. If this is like a block of ice, right? Well, let's say there's a block of ice. It probably is. When the vehicle is moving, the camera operator is moving, it doesn't go anywhere. But when they sit still, it flows out of sight.
For a few eerie seconds,
it's clearly moving. But look, it doesn't move when they move. Interesting.
Mid-flow, creating the unsettling impression of a scene trapped in time.
But wait, when we start moving, it looks like it's still. And then you can tell it's moving again.
In the comments, viewers were quick to offer explanations, and while most agreed it was some sort of optical illusion, there were slight variations in the theories. Whatever the exact mechanism, the video is a perfect reminder of how our eyes, and even cameras, can be deceived by timing, light, and motion. A strange and captivating video posted to TikTok by user Mysticism32 has been drawing in viewers with what some are calling undeniable proof of a glitch in the Matrix.
I wish they showed us what was ahead of the cat. I feel like the cat is looking at something. The cat is in like pounce or attack position, and he's trying to be very still, like he see a rat or a squirrel or something. He don't want to move. He don't want to startle it. And then the people are just recording the cat being completely still, but they're not recording what he may be looking at.
The clip, reportedly filmed somewhere in China, shows a cat standing still in the middle of a street. The animal appears completely frozen, as though paused mid-action. Onlookers begin to gather, whispering and filming the odd sight. Then a second cat approaches, but instead of behaving normally, this cat too appears to freeze completely, mirroring the first one's uncanny stillness. The comments section has been buzzing with theories. One user suggested the phenomenon was more than just coincidence, writing, "Cats live in between physical and spiritual realms, so it may sense something in the spiritual realm." Others were frustrated by the filming choices, with one viewer wondering why the person recording never turned the camera toward whatever the cats seemed to be staring at. Skeptics argue there could be a natural explanation, such as the cats being fixated on an unseen sound, scent, or vibration, possibly from underground or from a building nearby. Cats are known for their acute senses, which can make them appear entranced or locked on to something humans can't detect. Others lean toward the more mysterious, a coincidence too strange to be ignored, with both animals freezing in place like a scene caught in some sort of reality-bending glitch. Whether this is an example of cats' heightened senses at work, an odd quirk of animal behavior, or something more paranormal, it's undeniably an eerie and fascinating moment caught on camera. Residents of Fort Collins, Colorado, and parts of South Dakota recently captured surprising footage of wild rabbits sporting black, sinuous growths, some resembling tentacles, others like antler shards, emerging from their heads. Social media responses ranged from alarm to fascination. Some dubbed them zombie bunnies straight out of a video game like The Last of Us. However, far from supernatural or a genetic mutation, experts confirm the culprit is the shop papillomavirus, SPV, a DNA virus affecting rabbits, scientifically known as the cottontail rabbit papillomavirus, CRPV. SPV causes benign, but potentially disfiguring, keratinous tumours primarily around the rabbit's head, face and neck.
Ew!
First identified in the 1930s by Dr. Richard E. Shope, this virus played a pivotal role in cancer research by demonstrating how viruses can induce tumour growth, an early example of viral oncogenesis. The tumours resemble dark quills, horns or tentacles and often look alarming. However, virology and wildlife authorities stress that SPV is species-specific and poses no direct threat to humans, dogs or other pets. Wildlife officials in Colorado advise the public to avoid interacting with or touching infected rabbits, but note that while outbreaks appear visually haunting, they have been documented regularly for decades. Interestingly, the bizarre phenomenon of horned rabbits captured in recent images.
It's just supposed to be species specific. But at the same time, we don't supposed to touch them. We're supposed to stay away from them. But yet they're also supposed to be benign, as in they're not causing the rabbits any serious issues or harm. Doesn't change the fact that this shit looks absolutely terrifying. These mofos are growing black horns out of their head, and the junk looks so disgusting. Like, I am disgusted.
Images echoes a much older and globally pervasive motif of mystical horned mammals, appearing repeatedly throughout human folklore. Long before the famed jackalope hopped into American myth, early European naturalists and storytellers described an equally uncanny creature, the Lapus cornutus, or horned hare. Believed to exist between the 16th and 18th centuries, these mythical mammals appeared in several scientific works and illustrated encyclopedias. Conrad Gessner included them in his Historiae Animalium, crediting them to regions like Saxony. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, the legend of the jackalope took root in the deserts and plains of Wyoming during the 1930s. This jacked-up antelope rabbit was the brainchild of two Wyoming brothers who famously mounted deer antlers onto a rabbit carcass, creating a humorous and beloved roadside curiosity. Over time, the jackalope evolved into a staple of American tall tales, featured in gift shops, cartoons, songs, and even considered for official state mythology. While the rabbits seen in these pictures might seem like creatures from mythology or a horror story, the truth is deeply grounded in science and wildlife ecology. The horns are merely viral growths, still uncanny, but far less sinister when understood. A puzzling TikTok from user Collector Dex is leaving viewers both amused and baffled. The clip shows rain-speckled pavement and droplets splashing in clear view, yet when the camera tilts up, there isn't any clouds directly overhead.
I've experienced this before, and it's so trippy. It is so trippy when there's no cloud above head, but yet there's rain coming down. I don't get it.
One viewer joked, "Hope they fix the glitch before the next software update."
Clever.
Meteorologists explain it's a natural phenomenon called a sun shower, when wind carries raindrops from distant clouds into areas where the sky above is clear. It's common near mountains, coastlines, and regions with shifting wind patterns. So, whether it's quirky weather or a broken simulation, it's a moment that makes you look twice.
It's weird that that's supposed to be the explanation when you're feeling as though the rain is falling straight down, not at an angle like wind blew it. I don't know if I believe that one.
If you like what we do here at Slapped Ham, then remember to crimple that linkle dinkle, bob the subscribbly knob, and shout ever so fondly in the comments below. On January 29th, 2025, a visitor to Doris Beach in the Scottish Highlands snapped a photo of what they described as a large dark mass moving beneath the still surface of Loch Ness.
Here we go. I knew it.
The weather that day was unusually perfect for a winter's day, calm and clear, providing the right conditions to capture the elusive sighting. The image was quickly submitted to the Loch Ness Centre in Drumnadrochit, where reactions from staff were significant. Nagina Ishak, the centre's general manager, called it particularly captivating, suggesting it could be one of the most important sightings of the year. The Loch Ness Centre reaffirmed its commitment to solving the mystery, noting previous collaborations with institutions like the University of Aberdeen and the search group Loch Ness Exploration. Alan McKenna of Loch Ness Exploration added encouragement to enthusiasts worldwide, urging them to share their own observations, whether through sonar, surface disturbances, or unusual behaviours in the loch. The sighting has spurred preparations for Quest 2025, a volunteer-led, tech-enhanced search running from May 22nd to 25th. Participants will employ tools like ROVs, sonar, and camera traps to seek evidence during the annual event. Furthermore, Loch Ness Centre tourism continues unabated, with the public invited to review Nessie reports via their website and field teams ready to rigorously analyse potential evidence. Despite the excitement, experts remain skeptical. Dr. Kat Bruce of Naturemetrics recently suggested that the creature is far more likely to be a very large eel, not a prehistoric monster. Similar explanations range from standing waves created by intersecting boat wakes to misidentifications or optical illusions. These plausible interpretations continue to challenge cryptozoological speculation.
I honestly feel like it's a waste of time and money. All these years they have spent in Loch Ness trying to find the Loch Ness monster. Y'all ain't found it by now. Y'all ain't never gonna find it. If he's real and y'all haven't found him, guess what? He don't want to be found. And if he's real and he want to be found, he's going to show himself. Leave him alone. Stop wasting time and money. God, he just gonna stick his dinosaur looking head up above the water and everybody gonna snap a picture.
Is this 2025's most compelling Nessie evidence yet, or just another shadow in the depths of Loch Ness?
Yes.
The sighting remains officially recorded, but far from confirmed. As spring's enhanced searches approach, the loch's enduring enigma continues to invite curiosity and scientific scrutiny in equal measure.
That first original Loch Ness picture started it all. I think once that happened, people really got in their head that there was a Loch Ness monster out there. Oh man. And you know what it could have been? It could have been somebody did like this out the water. And then somebody took a picture of it from afar. And it looked like Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, done stuck his head up out the water. But all it is this right here. Somebody was swimming and they did like this above the water. Oh my God. Why? I'm gonna show y'all. If I can damn spell it right. Bro, it look exactly like what I said. It look exactly like what I said, man. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Ah. Y'all, look, it looks small. It looks small. Tell me that junk don't look like somebody doing like this. It look like somebody doing like this. Tell me it don't look like somebody doing like this. Now this food done cost people millions of dollars because somebody wanted to do that, and now people looking for it. Somebody, these people out here looking for an arm coming up out the water like this. Bro, y'all got played. Y'all got played. Y'all got played. There gonna be some people that live out there mad at me. They go like, you trying to kill our folk tale. It's real. We know it's real. We saw it. You ain't see it. You want to see it, but you ain't see it. Oh my God. We got one more slap hand video, and this is the longest one of them all. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your boy, because we in here. We having a good time.
And I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest videos this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Y'all, I lost the chat. Hold on, I'm trying to find the chat. Trying to find the chat back, y'all. I lost the chat. Oh, there y'all go. There you go. Oh crap, I still got Nessie over here. Let me move Nessie out of the way. We don't need her no more. I'm telling y'all. Tell me it don't look like that. Tell me it don't look exactly like that. Hold on, I'm trying to get the mouse. Where's the mouse? There you go.
At around 12:30 a.m. on May 17, 2025, Instagram user Savvy, known by the username byname0w, and her boyfriend are driving home from a concert in Santa Cruz. The route takes them along California's Highway 17, a twisting downhill stretch of road with a deadly reputation that's earned it the nickname Killer 17. The dashcam rolls as they weave through the dark curves, when suddenly something appears right beside their car. A figure close enough to almost brush the side of the vehicle is caught in the headlights for just a moment before they speed past.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You don't see it.
But here's the strange part. Moments later, the rear-facing dashcam shows nothing in the road. No movement, no person, nothing. Exactly where the figure should be.
Nope. You don't see that.
Savvy says the encounter shook her to her core. She keeps replaying the footage, trying to work out why anyone would be standing on this stretch of road in the middle of the night, or how they could vanish without a trace. Given the road's long history of fatal crashes, some believe the couple may have captured one of its restless spirits on camera. Others think it's just a case of bad timing and an optical illusion. Whatever it was, it's another eerie mystery added to the legend of Killer 17. TikTok user MyOurNarrative8576 is up late one night when something strange starts happening in the kitchen. The drawer and cupboard door begin to open and close, seemingly all on their own. The clip quickly goes viral, with some calling it a classic case of poltergeist activity. Others are convinced there's a simple explanation, maybe a child hiding inside and pushing the doors. In a follow-up video, the uploader walks viewers through the setup.
So, I'm gonna show you the cabinet in the drawer and where the fan was.
She says her kids were asleep, her husband was at work, and there are no pets in the home.
My kids were in bed. My husband was at work. We do not have any animals. We don't have a cat, dog, fish, gopher, nothing, right?
A nearby fan blows across the top of the cabinets, but she demonstrates there's no airflow reaching the drawer or cupboard.
You don't got to demonstrate that there's no airflow reaching the drawers or cupboards or nothing. I don't care how strong your fan is. Nobody is expecting a fan to cause a drawer to open and close like that. Thank you.
Cannot feel the airflow down here. Okay, our vents for our house are not in the floor. They're in the ceiling. Okay? So, if you come right here, you open the drawer. So you have to open it.
Can we get 600 likes by the end of this video? Let's go.
You really have to push to close it.
She shows how much force it takes to close the heavy drawer and explains that the cupboard is packed with pots and pans. No room for anyone to hide without making noise. Even when she tries to replicate the movement, the doors won't close on their own unless positioned at a very specific angle.
Right. So this door, we've got it open. Let's see. From there, it will shut on its own. So it was doing this. Now this is a pretty heavy door. You have to really pull it.
Despite the demonstration, the mystery remains. Was it a trick of the house or something else entirely moving those doors in the dead of night?
So, what you're trying to tell me is you want us to believe that them pots and pans was down there while this activity was occurring, and that your kids was in bed while this activity was occurring. Or could the story be that you removed the pots and pans and had one of your kids down there fooling around for content? That could be the story, but she wants us to believe otherwise. Husband was at work, kids were asleep. I want to believe her too. She don't look like she would lie about something like this, but them to be the ones that lie the most. Oh crap, what happened?
My name is Boyd Bushman.
On August 7th, 2014, Boyd Bushman, a senior aerospace engineer with more than 40 years in the defense industry,
If y'all know, I covered his whole video the other day.
died at the age of 78. In the weeks leading up to his death, he sat for an interview that would become one of the most talked about deathbed confessions in UFO history.
Alien! Real alien!
Bushman's credentials are verifiable. He worked for Hughes Aircraft, General Dynamics, Texas Instruments, and Lockheed Martin in Fort Worth, Texas. Over his career, he held 26 patents, some still classified, covering missile systems, laser-guided bombs, imaging technologies, and advanced magnetic devices. He claimed to have maintained a top-secret clearance. In an interview uploaded to YouTube in October 2014, Bushman calmly outlined a series of extraordinary claims about UFOs, extraterrestrials, and covert projects at Area 51's S4 complex.
They had one or two of them around that were 230 years old.
He said he had been directly involved in reverse engineering alien technology for the US military, including blueprinting energy systems from a 38-foot saucer-shaped craft allegedly recovered in 1947 and stored at Area 51 before being moved to Utah.
Of how to go to Area 51 and store their craft.
Bushman also described anti-gravity systems demonstrating materials he said came from extraterrestrial sources. According to him, the craft's construction included germanium, palladium, and a third unidentified anti-gravity element. In one segment, he displayed close-up UFO photos taken with his own camera.
Here's another picture. In this case, the UFO is not turned on, ready to fly. Therefore, it only shows on the upper part of it. And generally, it's white on the underside when power is applied.
Claiming the objects contained 3 elements, Sally Ride, germanium, and an unnamed third, and used anti-gravity to land vertically through concealed mountain shafts at Area 51.
The UFO is contained. One is telluride, the other is germanium, the other is palladium. I did not say a metal once. And not only that, but the things pick up and fly using anti-gravity. And not only that, they can go to a vertical hole in a mountain over 51 and go down a shaft. They don't have wheels. They don't have anything like that.
He alleged that these materials could alter weight when placed under a quartz crystal on a scale, and that a single piece produced a steady 249 volts on a voltmeter. One sample, he claimed, powered heavy lab equipment for 6 months.
The team took a piece of UFO and connected it up like this and was able to have a complete laboratory operate for 6 months with heavy equipment.
Bushman's alien descriptions were equally specific. He said at least 18 beings lived and worked at Area 51, standing between 4.5 and 5 feet tall, with frog-like joined thumbs, 5 webbed toes, 3 backbones with cartilage, and a central crease in the skull. They communicated telepathically, making you hear their responses in your own voice.
Now, I agree. Somebody in the comments said the pictures, haha. Yes. A lot of these pictures are very much laughable, but they look like they were taken with a disposable camera a long time ago, back when you couldn't do much when it came to taking good pictures with a disposable camera, because it had this little tiny hole in the back of the camera that you're supposed to look through with your eye, snap a picture, and just pray for the best, because that's all you can do.
Some, he claimed, were over 230 years old and came from a planet called Quintonia or Quintumnia, 68 light years away, a trip of just 45 minutes.
Their home planet is Quintonia, which is 68 light years from us. They, to my surprise, when I asked them how fast they take to get from that, it should be 68,000 years to make it according to Einstein. But they're able to make it to us in 45 years.
He showed photos he said came from these beings, including images of our solar system from space and an alien craft's heads-up display. He also recounted a 1947 incident in which a Navy test pilot claimed permission to shoot down a UFO over New Mexico.
Do I have authority to shoot it down? The commander said, fine. He granted him authority. He pulled in, he shot him down. It came down. He flew past and saw that there was a road on the one side of a fence area. He came down and landed his airplane. Hard to do, but he did.
The pilot allegedly landed near the crash site, entered the craft, saw through its walls and found 3 dead beings inside before leaving ahead of recovery teams. Bushman said Area 51 contacts later confirmed the story as true.
The door was open. He looked at the 3 that were there, and they were dead. He knew they were.
Bushman linked these claims to other alleged evidence, such as the Tucson UFO photograph discovery. A photographer taking Valentine's Day sunset shots over the Santa Catalina Mountains reportedly noticed strange lights in the sky. A second image taken seconds later showed them in a different formation, a change the photographer could not explain and that hadn't appeared in any other frames.
I still have no explanation for the camera or for the pictures. These images, these lights have not shown up in any other photos that I've taken.
Bushman also made darker allegations that 39 Americans had died during alien craft testing, including 19 in a single event when a defense system activated. He said he had passed a polygraph in December 2007, affirming that he had worked at Area 51, interacted with alien life, and personally photographed them. He accused security personnel of spending over $100,000 to discredit him, paying off media figures and threatening him with death for speaking out.
Of course.
Skepticism followed immediately. One alien photo he presented matched a mass-produced alien doll once sold in department stores. At least one UFO image corresponded to known science fiction artwork or outdated CGI renders. Analysts at metabunk.org cited lighting and reflection inconsistencies suggesting fabrication. Some critics speculated that Bushman, known to entertain fringe beliefs, may have been hoaxed by colleagues or UFO promoters, or that age-related cognitive decline influenced his testimony.
And we have one child.
Further doubt emerged.
That's crazy. That's clearly where he got that from. Clearly, they got the same dark rings and circles around the eyes, the way the chest is built, this freaking dark line in the skull here. That's he lied to us, man. Damn, man. I was hoping he wasn't capping, but I was like, something just seems very fake about these pictures of these aliens. Why they look dead but supposed to be alive? Like this right here. This look like it's supposed to be a fake alive doll, mannequin, whatever you want to call it. Just like this image. It looks dead, but it looks alive.
Occurred, just noted that he referred to the Phoenix Lights, 1997, as having occurred about 2 years ago. suggesting the interview may have been recorded around 1999, not immediately before his death in 2014.
There are those that are acquainted with the fact that there were Phoenix lights that occurred.
You know what? Y'all are making a valid point. People are saying, how do we know? Both Peyton and Philly Cat says, how do we know that doll wasn't or made after these pictures were taken? Valid point, especially considering the fact that he showed images of these aliens where it looked like their head was being lifted, like picked up by a hand, and the head appeared to be much bigger than that of the doll, at least twice in size. So there's a possibility that the dolls were made after the fact to further discredit him.
Over Phoenix about 2 years ago. They were photographed, and those really turned out to be just blobs across the Phoenix sky.
While the CIA officially acknowledged Area 51's existence in 2013, confirming its role in experimental aircraft testing, it has maintained there is no evidence of extraterrestrials or alien technology there. Yet Boyd Bushman's final interview, blending verifiable career achievements with disputed and sometimes debunked claims, remains one of the most detailed and polarizing testimonies in the long secretive history of Area 51.
You see what I mean? There's a whole human hand behind his head here, which is significantly larger than what we saw from that doll.
And that's the power center of palladium in the middle of the craft.
I'm so scared.
During a live Twitch stream, content creator FanFan gives her viewers a scare when an ordinary restroom break takes a bizarre turn. While chatting with her audience from inside a public bathroom, FanFan notices something strange happening in the next stall. Curious, she peeks over the divider and freezes.
It's a fake person. It's a wax person. It's a wax person with pee noises playing.
Sitting on the toilet in the stall beside her isn't a person at all, but a wax mannequin.
Wax lady!
FanFan screams, shouting to her viewers that it's a fake person clearly unnerved by the strange discovery.
It's a fake person. It's a wax person.
What
it's
the
a wax
freak?
person with pee noises playing.
No one knows who placed the mannequin there or why, but the unsettling moment instantly cranked her live stream from casual chat to creepy viral clip.
And this whole time, I was like, what the It's a wax lady! Wax lady!
When you say interdimensional beings, that they know that these are interdimensional beings, how do they know that?
A recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience takes a wild turn when US Representative Anna Paulina makes a jaw-dropping claim about extraterrestrial or...
Oh yeah, I have to finish listening to this episode. I started listening to this episode before I went out of town. It's good. It's a good episode. If y'all know who this woman is, she's a part of Congress, and she has been in those skiffs where information was released to, not to the public, but inside of those skiffs. And when you come to the conclusion of what she believes that extraterrestrials or aliens do exist because of some of the evidence that she has seen. Very good podcast episode. Highly recommend. I must go back and finish it.
US Representative Anna Paulina makes a jaw-dropping claim about extraterrestrial or perhaps even stranger life.
And what I can tell you without getting into classified conversations is that there have been incidences that I believe where very credible people have reported that there have been movement outside of time and space.
Speaking to Rogan, Paulina says the US government has confirmed the existence of interdimensional beings, entities she claims can move in and out of our time and space and use energy technology far beyond human comprehension.
Some of the tech that exists, that whatever these things have, these energy things have.
Energy things? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well, they call them interdimensional beings. I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have.
She said,
Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. We need 600 likes. 600 likes by the end of this live stream. We almost there. Got about 7 more minutes.
credible witnesses have reported seeing events that suggest movement outside of time and space. While she hasn't personally witnessed a portal or craft in action, she insists she's seen photo documentation of aircraft she believes were not made by humans.
Yeah, look, have I seen a portal open? No. Have I seen a spaceship? Personally, no. Have I seen evidence of this? Yes. Have I seen photo documentation of aircraft that I believe were not made by mankind? Yes.
According to Paulina, some of these encounters are recorded in historical texts that predate the time of Jesus Christ. She believes portions of the Bible that might shed light on these events were removed, and that parts of the technology have since been reverse engineered by contractors working with the government.
I've been telling y'all that for years. I first heard about alien spacecrafts being reverse engineered back when I was 19 years old. I'm 37 now. How long ago was that? Yeah, that long ago. I strongly believe that a lot of our technology that we get today is reverse engineered alien technology. One being this device right here. Because when I was 19 years old and I was told that we were going to get cell phones that are this thin, where there's no buttons on the front and it's all being touch screen and it's going to work very well, I laughed. And the man that told me, he was like, no, the aliens already have it on their spaceships. We're reverse engineering it now. And here we are.
There historical significance to this? Yes. Is there multiple events that go back to, I would argue, maybe even before the time of Christ that have documented this in text? Yes.
She warns this level of secrecy is dangerous. Paulina recounts being denied access alongside 2 other members of Congress to special access program information at Eglin Air Force Base despite her oversight role.
I, with 2 other members of Congress, were denied access to information at Eglin Air Force Base pertaining to whistleblowers.
If her claims are accurate, it suggests a hidden reality where non-human intelligences have been interacting with Earth for millennia and where powerful technologies remain locked away far from public scrutiny.
Some of the tech that exists, that whatever these things have, these energy things have.
Energy things? What do you mean?
Well, they call them interdimensional beings. I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have.
TikTok user Mojima888 has shared a strange clip from a restaurant somewhere in China that left viewers baffled. One commenter joked, "Economy is so bad, even ghosts have to work for a living." But some sharp-eyed viewers think they've cracked the mystery, pointing out what looks like a crank mechanism just behind the wok, possibly part of an automated cooking system that keeps the pan moving.
That's exactly what it is.
Whether it's ghostly help in the kitchen or just clever machinery, it's still one odd clip that's cooking up plenty of chatter online. Before we take a look at some crazy Beyonce footage, remember to wiggle that like button, caress the subscribe knob and whisper sweet nothings in the comments below. And remember, freshly slapped ham is exactly 67% more tasty than regular store-bought meats.
So I'm sure everyone has heard and seen the video.
A short behind-the-scenes clip from a Beyonce music video shoot is once again fanning the flames of some of the wildest celebrity conspiracy theories on the internet.
I can actually see it happen twice, right here and right here.
In the footage, Beyonce moves through a take as normal, but when slowed down, certain frames appear to show her face changing shape, almost morphing into something demonic.
I'm gonna slow it down. Here we go. Right there. And there. Let me know what you think.
The eerie effect has sparked a wave of speculation across social media, with conspiracy forums digging back into years of accusations, secret society rumors, and supposed hidden truths about the singer.
I can actually see it happen twice, right here and right here.
For more than a decade, Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z have been painted by online theorists as the king and queen of the Illuminati, a shadowy elite said to control global events. Theories cite Jay-Z's diamond-shaped Rock Nation hand sign, pyramids and horned figures in Beyonce's stage design, and alleged occult symbols in her music videos.
The Illuminati is ran by some individuals who are so protected that I can't even mention who they are. You can't even talk about these people without fear for your life. Think about a group of people who controls everything and no one's allowed to talk about them. Yep, that's who I'm talking about. Figure it out if you want to.
Her 2013 Super Bowl halftime show, her Renaissance album, and even Jay-Z's lyrics have all been picked apart for supposed references to a new world order. Others lean into darker claims. During her NFL Christmas Game Day halftime performance in 2024, critics claimed she wore a medallion resembling devil horns and made satanic hand gestures. Some insist her Renaissance tour was a full-blown ritual to summon demons and control her fans.
I knew somebody was going to say Illuminati. No. Illuminati is who we could talk about Illuminati all day. I said, you got to listen. You got to pay attention. You ain't paying attention. I said who the Illuminati is controlled by. Yeah. It's bigger than the Illuminati.
There are also more bizarre personal theories. One says the real Beyonce vanished after her Sasha Fierce era, replaced by a robotic double whose emotionless stare has been caught on camera at events, including a viral clip of her zoning out courtside at an NBA game with Jay-Z. In 2018, her former drummer even sought a restraining order accusing her of witchcraft, dark magic, and financial control. Family-related rumours are just as extreme, from claims she faked her first pregnancy with Blue Ivy and used a surrogate, to theories that Blue Ivy's name is an Illuminati acronym. Commenters claim that Blue Ivy's name is actually an Illuminati code. In this interpretation, Blue is said to stand for born living under evil, while Ivy is either Illuminati's very youngest or Illuminati's victorious youth. Conspiracy theorists argue that the name is a symbolic declaration of the child's place within a secret elite hierarchy, presented in plain sight as a kind of hidden message to those.
Blue, born living under evil. That's not weird at all. That's pretty crazy. Loud Pisces saved lives. You're close. But what are the Rothschilds?
In the know. Others allege Beyonce is actually the mother of her sister Solange, or even that she and her daughter are transgender. One theory insists she is secretly the mother of a member of Fifth Harmony, while another claims the infamous 2014 elevator fight between Solange and Jay-Z was staged to distract from darker truths.
The video shows Solange, a vocal star and fashionista in her own right, punching, hitting, kicking and clawing at the famed rapper, before eventually being pulled off by a bodyguard.
The accusations have grown darker still, supposed involvement in Aaliyah's death, controlling other artists out of fear, and even attending inappropriate parties with underage guests, all claims without hard evidence, yet recycled endlessly online. For celebrity conspiracy watchers, the new demonic clip is just more fuel for an already blazing fire. Whether it's
one thing that gets me is Beyonce's age. Her age don't add up to me. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up. Her age has been in question for some years. How old is Beyonce Knowles? 43. That would make her 5 years older than me. I swear, when I was a kid watching her, she was much older than that in comparison to me. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe when I was 10 and she was 15 doing her thing with the group she was in, whatever their name is, maybe she's just that much older than me. I thought she was at least 8 to 10 years older than me.
public image, global influence, and history of headline-making performances have made her one of the internet's favourite canvases for shadowy speculation.
I'm in the middle of her video, and honestly, I can see it. I can actually see it happen twice, right here and right here.
Her eyes did get like very, very dark. Yes, Aaliyah was, oh my God, beauty. Let me pull up a picture of Aaliyah. Hold on. Like, my heart was broken when I was in middle school. I remember the day. I remember when they announced that it happened. I was in middle school. I walked in to middle school, and it was a girl, one of my classmates, was crying her eyes out. And I'm just like, what happened? What was going on? And she was like, Aaliyah passed away in a airplane accident. Natural beauty. When they say 90s fine, Aaliyah was 90s fine. But there's also speculation that she was sacrificed for Beyonce. So that Beyonce could rise to fame. Because Aaliyah would have been a part of that same camp before Beyonce came about. The whole Rockefeller and all of them. Yeah, it's a lot to it. These conspiracy theories, they go back deep. They go back far. But anyway, for those of y'all who've been watching us on Patreon, we finish up, finally, tomorrow, we finish up the Conspiracy Truths video that we're watching. It ain't no theories. That stuff is all proven facts, and a lot of people involved have lost their lives, and including the person that made the video. That's how serious it is. But be on the lookout for that. I'm dropping that tomorrow because I can't wait to finish it myself. I already filmed the half of it. I'm filming the rest of it tomorrow morning. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going to catch y'all later. Y'all have a great evening. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. Like I said, I dropped 2 videos earlier today on this channel and on the second channel. If y'all need some more content to check out. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.